think we're about ready to go there. So let me get my presentation up. Right, so good morning, everyone. My name's Alistair Mylchreest from Custom Gateway. I'm back in the chair again this week. This week is one of the easiest webinars with lots of examples, and that is the power of 3D customizing and 3D preview. My only bit of nervousness is when sharing my screen and webcam and trying to load web pages. It can be a bit slow, but if you have some patience and bear with me, and I'll try and fill in if so. But I've got a number of examples prepared here. So Custom Gateway was born out of a 3D modeling business where we wanted to make standard and typical 2D products look stunning and fantastic. And then as the business grew, with the 3D, people said, well, it'd be great if we could then put a logo on it or some artwork or some text or change the color. And then it'd be great if it could then produce print-ready artwork. So it evolved our whole business to where it is today. But to me, 3D is still a very powerful way of previewing and showcasing your products. And for some products, it works spectacularly well. And maybe for flat 2D products, it's unnecessary. But I'm going to show you today how we can take some standard products and some not so standard products, but make them look amazing in 3D. And that's the idea of today. Then we've got two features, standard 3D and 2D design with 3D preview as well. So let's go first up then. So first up, as simple as it gets, a standard baseball cap. This 3D model is loading with this angle like that, where normally a 2D model would be a flat aspect. In terms of image areas, this one's actually got 4 image areas on it. And same with text areas, it has 4 text areas on it. So I'm just going to add a text onto the back. Now, of course, the problem with 2D designing, you need lots of views. But now in 3D, we can rotate our cap and we can see where the text is put on the back. We can zoom in, we can have a look. We can see inside. We can even see the label if we want to as well. And we're just getting a very nice experience about what this baseball cap's going to look at. And, you know, the simplest of products with the simplest of logos on, but now we can see in stunning 3D how it's working. Now, I don't know how the webinar software works, but this is a very smooth return for me. But the blog we'll share will have all the links on so you can play yourselves. But, you know, a normal baseball cap with textures just looking stunning. So what's next? A bag. Okay, so what I like about this bag is, again, the bag's in 3D, so we can get a full aspect of the bag. But this bag is just about design. It's not actually about personalizing necessarily. So we've got 3 color areas. So we can change the color of our bag. So the base color is now yellow, the secondary color, red, and let's just go for a bit of blue piping. There you go. And now we're designing in real time and getting to look what our bags look like. I love designers like this because you go to Amazon or whatever and, you know, you see a bag that's available in these 12 colors. I want to zoom in and play around with it, you know, not the little thumbs and hope it's going to come out the color I like. So again, stunning 3D, just changing colorways. We're not adding text or logos. Of course we could, but we're not on this product. Okay, so this is a simple paper cube, but this paper cube has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 text areas potentially. And I've only filled 1 in here as well. Let's do another one. And then we also have different colors for the cube and the text. Then image areas, we have the same, 6 image areas as well, and all sorts. So 2D, this would look messy, but all of a sudden 3D, we're now seeing where I've designed it. And we've got the paper as well. Just looks great. I now have a real understanding of what my product's going to look like, and I can design it to my heart's content. So traditional paper cube product, which you'd normally see in 2D, probably normally on that aspect, but now I've got a real understanding of what this product's actually looking like. Simple product. A more complex bit of clothing, but a cycling top. Again, it's on a mannequin as it's been done in 3D. But this one we can do all sorts, as well as half a dozen text areas. we can play around with. We have, I might to reload this product. Design colors. We have all the design areas. So we're starting to get a real handle on what it looks like as well. And on top of this, if we actually wanted to, we can start to load images on. And I'm going to load a full color image to the front, just to give you an idea of what we're doing. So now it's suddenly all over. And you can see, because of the 3D effect, you can see the curvature of the shirt. Just a way of displaying a shirt nicely. Okay, so now we'll have a bit of a look at 2D design to 3D preview. I'm sure anyone, especially in the promotional world or the premiums world, we've all seen the mugs designed like this. So what I love about this, it's a simple builder's mug, Cambridge mug. We've had the design laid out there. We can put the name in, put the on-the-screen preview. I can choose what I like. It's a coffee morning tea. Let's go with a bit of tea. And I want no milk, no sugar. That's fine. That's quite uninspiring, but it's good for design because it was a flat design we were using. And we could have had that to add our own images. But the power of the 3D preview, all of a sudden, I'm having a look at my design in stunning 3D. And what we want to do is people to be impressed. Impress people, pay more, and convert more. The idea of it. I love it. Oh, I've just had a message from an attendee saying, when does the meeting start? Which is a concern. So thanks, Stuart. I'll just tell this gentleman. Okay. Ignore him. If it's working for Stuart, then I'm happy. We'll carry on. Says my 3D mug. Now, this is something I quite like as well, which is a design studio. Now, we actually have these leggings, you've probably seen them, where we do design them in 3D. But this one was set up as a 2D template, and we can upload our own images or just choose from the gallery. But I'm going to upload an own image of me and my lad at the rugby, just to show you why. So here we have two different print templates, but we're mirroring the results. So you can see that the same image has been applied to both leggings, even though the legging is obviously a different template behind. And we can move them around and play around with it. But the point now is when we go to the preview, it's going to convert that into a 3D model, and we can see how the leggings are actually going to be wrapped around the model. And we can obviously set these templates up how we wish, but you can see now the actual effect of what it's going to be. So sometimes when you've got a 2D designer, you can't really see the effect of where the 3D model is going to be. So I think that gives a great way of looking at things there. Let me just turn my phone off.
Your call can't be taken at the moment, so please leave
okay.
after the tone.
So now we have a canvas. So again, 2D design is good for canvas. Now, what I like about this canvas is this has the mirrored edges. So it's very hard to get an understanding of the real effect. But you can see here the mirroring effect on the side. You can see especially with my head. And if we expand that and move it out, it's mirroring nicely. And again, we can do lots of other designing. But the 3D preview, now we can see how it's going to be around the edges. Probably want to change my head a bit, but there we go. But again, basic model, looking fantastic. Now here's a weird one. Doesn't look quite so good in 2D. This is obviously more of a B2B thing. And this is I think this is a paper towel dispenser. Now we've got some nice attributes here that we can change the colors and make them bright and all sorts. We can upload an image. Onto our towel. We could change the size of the image and do whatever we like in the normal way. But when we go to preview here now, we're going to take this towel dispenser and we're going to see the design we've created. Obviously, I quickly knocked up a yellow one with the Land Rover logo. And now we can see how it's wrapping around. So you get the true effect of what this product actually was. So it's a B2B, it'll be a guided design. I'm not sure this would work so well for a B2Z, but now we can actually see the power of our product and how we're actually going to look at it. And we can go back now, we can change it around if we don't like the way we saw it. So I might want to move the logo about or resize it, you know. And then again, it's giving us better control over our design. I might decide I absolutely hated that. And I want to put a bit of orange into the cover color. And to me, just giving a better experience. Simple designing. And we have some new WebGL features coming out in the next couple of weeks. And this is a bit of a sneak preview at it as well. But the new WebGL features are going to be handling texture better. And you can see here that the textures are stunning. You see the reflection of the light and the screen and everything else. And then I'm going to actually just, while you wouldn't add an image onto the face of your Rolex, I'm doing this for the sake of showing the texture preview. If I take that same Land Rover PNG and now put it on, let's just reduce them in size a bit. Yeah, how to ruin a Rolex. But look at the way the light's now reflecting off the logo. It's proper glass engraving. And, you know, for premium product, you know, I think like this, 3D on screen is just a no-brainer. And obviously we could set up engraving areas on the back and all sorts as well. But, you know, I love it. Absolutely love it. And then the last I'm going to show you, because it's a site that went live, which I quite like as well. I want to show it sort of in style as well, how you can take a standard product and make it into a great customizable product. So for the ladies watching, I'm told now that at least half of you own a Tangle Teezer. In my house, we have 4 of them, and there's only 2 ladies. So they're the must-have. But Tangle Teezer were famous because they didn't get the money on Dragon's Den, and they went ahead and launched their business anyway. I now have a range of mix and match Tangle Teezers and personalized Tangle Teezers. So I'm going to look at the personalized one. Now, they have some real high-end 3D models. Just wait for the teaser to load. And actually, you can see, even though I'm on webinar software sharing my screen, the rendering time is, you know, still only a couple of seconds. But, you know, we can zoom right in on this and see in between the brushes. We can see the back. You've obviously got the textured detail as well. And then Tangle Teezer have a load of designs that you can choose from. Or you can upload your own images. I'm tempted to buy that for my wife and my daughter. And then we've got effects on here as well. So this is great for photo products. So I can change them to sepia, invert, not so good. Warm, that's how we want to be, warm. So, and then we can add some text as well if we wanted to. But just a very innovative company selling a great product, looking how it can stand out from the crowd and be different. It's 3D Tangle Teezers. So for the one chap that didn't make it, I'll write to him afterwards. Hopefully the rest of you heard it all good. Thank you for joining me. I hope I've given you some inspiration to your 3D and how it could look on your e-commerce store or e-commerce site or in-store kiosk. You can find more information on our website, custom-gateway.com. Follow us on Twitter at Custom Gateway, and our blogs on our website, custom-gateway.com/blog. Thank you for joining me today. Happy Fridays and have a good weekend.